cool little deserty grounds. Man, some things really mess up these videos. Ignore the human influence. Look at that. What kind of stuff can live out here? Welcome to World of Monsters. I'm Monster Master Arthur, and this is Monsterlands, basically a little compilation I made for you guys during travels, contemplating the different creatures that could exist over the different biomes. Here we're in Garden of the Gods, Colorado. And here we have Utah, near Arches Park on the way to Moab. Gorgeous structures with sunburnt stone, with what look like natural castles in the distance. What creatures do you think could exist out there? When I saw those structures, I imagined a kingdom of cyclopses or giants. And in the further distance you can see the snow-covered mountains providing water to the lands. Here we are at the salty Salt Lake salts of Utah. What creature do you think can live here? What kind of monsters? What kind of monsters live in this kind of salt? Do we have salty type of dragons? Or salt nymphs? Maybe some just weird tribe of salt ogres. Just something to think about when you're out and about. And if you ever include salty deserts in your game, if you're a D&D player or something like that. So, take a look at the beauty, the splendor, the plainness of it. But is it so plain? What's out there? What's in those salty waters? What kind of creature can handle that thick type of environment? And there's flies everywhere. What eats that? Lizards? What eats the lizards? Snakes? What eats the snakes? Here's just one of my wizard towers. No, not quite. It's a Mormon Temple. But what can I say? Quite an impressive structure at that. Humans sure can build. Monster Master Arthur here. We're close to Arizona now, still in Utah. That's right, and we're looking at these canyons, checking them out. And I got a question for you again. What kind of creature can you imagine live here? These beautiful surroundings. One of my favorite kind of biome. These kind of canyons. Yeah, what do you think lives there? I like to imagine Conan riding on his horse between in the shadows of such natural dwellings. Ignore the street, it's ruining the mood. But check it out over there. You can focus. There we go. Out there we got a lake. And I think that, you know, are those UFOs? I think that rock right there is kind of in the middle of a little lake. It's one of my favorite scenery as well, is kind of canyons and long dry valleys and savannas with those shallow lakes. Gorgeous. And then the sunsets. Reminds me of my childhood in Africa. Love that scenery. So what do you think? I have a lot of influence from a game called Heroes of Might and Magic. So when I see this kind of stuff, I think of orcs and okay, I'm recording. Orcs and ogres and cyclopses. Cyclopsi. Yeah, cyclopses. But what else? Some kind of canyon giants, canyon trolls. Canyon trolls. Yeah, just like those European ones. During the day they turn into rock, but at night they roam around. What else? Evil eyes, beholders. Where you got canyons, you got caves, and you got bats. What kind of creatures? What kind of things? Some kind of crustacean creatures, since they can live out Not really out in the deserts, but water areas. But maybe here we got crustacean type creatures, or kind of squid. Not really getting far out there. More like at the Salt Lake in the previous video. So I'll be cutting this video out. Let's get that over there. What kind of things live in those waters? Some kind of creatures, like elephants in Africa, but here may be some kind of large creatures that travel far in search of water. Protect their families, travel in small herds. So, again, this was... Do I really need to do an outro for this video? Since it's a compilation. Whatever. It's Monster Master Arthur. Until next clip. The Rio Grande. Monster Master reporting again. Checking out some beautiful scenery. Don't mind the strange creature noises, spirit noises in the background. I don't know what that is. Some spirits here. But anyway, look at this beautiful formation. What do you think can live in that? What kind of creature can slide down and then out and then maybe some worms. W-O-U-R-M worms. Those serpent-like scaly or not scaly creatures that attack us. Us adventurers. There's some cacti in there. What do you think? Look at that. There's a path over there. Some strange metallic structure of the elves. And then in the middle we have the river winding in and out of these gorgeous canyons. I just love how burnt these rocks look. Literally, they just look burnt. Red and orange and brown colors, and then black from not hundreds of years, thousands of years of burning. And then these strange elven metallic structures. Let's take a look down. So here we are, spying on the river from far atop. It's strange spirit noises again. The spirits are so loud here. Take a look. Take a look at how gorgeous this place is. What river creatures can you imagine here? River monsters. And I'm not just talking fish, kind of slithery serpents. Of course, we're going to have reptilian and amphibious kind of creatures here. Cold-blooded, because they like to soak in the heat from the sun. And behind these chains, I believe they're elven chains. They look a little too simple to be elven. Maybe they're human dwellings. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, don't imagine about that. Look at the natural surrounding kind of monsters. Some kind of small river. Serpents. Crabs. Let's take a look at the other side. We'll walk over there now. So here we are on the other side. Yes, spirits still making noise. Look at that. Look at these huge dwellings. Look like dwarven dwellings. Trying to do something with the waters. Control the waters. Those dwarfs. Anyway, we're talking about monsters here. Monsters in the waters. Maybe some strange octopi, squid type creatures live in the canyon waters here. Respect to this great river, bringing life to countless. And here we have another gorge. Beautiful view of a river down below in New Mexico now. What sort of beings can you imagine here? As a creator, as an artist, as a master, what would you place here? Wyverns? Hill giants? Worms? Giant bats? Griffins? Let me know. Guys, traveling the lands, we were surprised to come up to what I think is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in Colorado. This is Bishop's Castle. The artist has been working on this for over 48 years. It is one of the very few fantasy-related castle-like structures here in the United States. It deserves some major props. And what makes it even cooler is that this structure is completely free for you to roam on. You can go in, on, and around it and take as many photos as you wish, completely free. So I suggest you go check it out and support this brilliant artist, this architect, and this structure. Respect. That's all I gotta say. Respect. Here we are at the Royal Gorge, the tallest bridge in the United States. Magnifico. Monster Master reporting. Royal Gorge area. Crazy high bridge. Almost 1,000 feet above that river there. Highest bridge in the United States. I have to say it. What kind of creatures live here? What could you imagine? What kind of giants? What kind of monsters eat the people crossing the bridge? What awaits them? Is there a troll under this bridge? Better have wings. And here's what may be a future throne for me. Crystalline crystals. But judging by the price, probably not. Another impressive human religious structure. Look at the details, look at the towers. Again, the work put into this definitely deserves a moment from anyone. And here we have the Pathfinder. That's right, the Pathfinder. 20 feet of iron. This structure, this sculpture watches all that pass it, and you will catch it observing you from any angle, for that is how the eyes were designed. A living sculpture, a living statue, maybe at night, the protector of the park? And a little final bonus for you mineral lovers out there. I hope you enjoyed this compilation of monster lands, looking at different structures of the gorgeous landscapes of the western United States. Hope you enjoyed the clips and photos, for I really don't want them to go to waste, and I figured my audience would appreciate such natural splendor. So once again, thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Monster Master Arthur. Have a fantastic journey.